Welcome to the meeting of the Gold Mines. This is your host Tony Vega. I want to say thank you all for tuning in. It's been a minute since recorded anything really. Just wanted to say we're in the off season mode, so it's not it's not the ideal situation that we wanted to, but again, it is what it is. I am not here alone. I am here with my brothers. Alan, how's it going, man?
What up?
King, how's it going? Love the Avi.
Good, we good.
Honestly, uh, how's it going, gentlemen? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Blah.
I'm doing excellent. I'm doing great. I feel great. I am enjoying my basketball vacation right now.
Hey, that is what again. That's actually what we're doing. It's a basketball vacation. We are in Cancun mode. We are relaxing. Actually, the I think after this week it gets a bit more intense, but it's just draft, free agency, and then wait until November. So yeah, much needed vacation time for basketball is required. What about you, King? How's it going?
In the literal throes of moving, packed up a whole U-Haul today, driving tomorrow, unpacking a U-Haul tomorrow.
Oh
So
wow,
yeah,
bro,
but I'm
safe
enjoying.
travels.
I'm enjoying the breaking news and the trades and all of the stuff that's happening in the basketball world. So
Yeah, so that's a fact. And also, just wanted to say this is actually recording the day before the draft. So this is your pre-draft kind of video. Just wanted to give a consensus of what has happened so far, and it's been a minute. In the Laker front, nothing really. Like nothing has happened. There's no movement. Silence is the code word. But in the league, the Suns just decided to go all in. They said basically "f you" to the CBA and decided to go for Bradley Beal. Um, for CP3, which and Landry Shamet, which is kind of crazy to think about. Um, and a whole bunch of seconds, and I think
Yeah,
some
no
pick
first
swaps.
rounds.
Yeah, some pick swaps, but that's here neither here or there. So now that's that. But then we got the breaking news just before we the recording that Kristaps Porzingis is actually going to Boston, and it's actually another three-team deal, which is Wizards, Boston, and Memphis. And Memphis sending Tyus Jones to the Wizards, and Marcus Smart going to the Grizzlies. So now we got two teams that are, in my opinion, have gotten better. Yeah, it's a different type of better, if that makes sense. The
Yep.
Suns has a different type of better. They are improved from last season, and now I think it is an upgrade to substitute Tyus for Marcus Smart. They still have some holes to figure out. They're still too early, but I'm I'm feeling the. Let me just go in on this little rant. What are the Wizards doing, man? What are, like, bro? This is some nasty fire sale. I've never seen such a fire sale. They're literally saying, "Here, this is a bongo deal. Take one, take the other one." Like, no, first round picks. I don't need first round picks. You got seconds, give me seconds. Like, it's literally shit. Like, it doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all.
Okay, what's your thoughts about the Wizards? Let's just go a little bit on the Wizards. I know this is Laker content, but let's just talk about the Wizards because they are frustrating to see these players go for this cheap. So,
They
Alan,
must be in. They have to be in a massive, like completely massive, completely massive rebuild. I don't know why they're not getting any first or asking any first. Just kind of weird. When you normally have a rebuild of this stature, you're supposed to you technically would get first round picks. Like Bradley Bill probably could have at least got one. You could have got one for sure. you definitely could have gotten. I could probably say 95% sure that you could have gotten even 2 for him. He's still talented. I'm sure he's still at his. Could say that he's at his prime. I mean, he's been hurt, but you could have got 2 first-round picks for him. Now, the unicorn, you could have probably got him. You could probably finesse the one first round for him. He's still pretty, dominant player. He can, change the game. I've never seen a massive fire sale like this. So let's see what domino effect happens after. Like Kuzma, is he gone? Is he staying? It looks like he's gone. Yeah. Who else is over there in Washington that's serviceable?
So I honestly am looking at Gafford.
Gafford is probably maybe gone. Like
hopefully he's a Laker. DeLon Wright is another one. Monte Morris.
Monte Morris. Like they have players that they can.
Denny is another one. He's a promising forward.
I think they keep Kendrick. I mean, they have him, right?
No, they have this red rights. Kendrick's a free agent. But David King, tell me what's your thoughts about the Wizards, man?
Oh, Wizards. I honestly don't know. It's making no sense. Like you guys are saying. You want draft capital when you're trading away top level players like this. They're not trading away chopped liver. Like Bradley Beal is a top 25, 20 player in the NBA. Yep. KP is a serviceable center, power forward. They're making 35, 36, $40 million for a reason. It's not because they're just role players or bench players. Like they're mid-level to high-level stars. So 2 first-round picks for each of them at least. You could have been sitting on 4. And the weird part about it is you're in a trade with Boston and Memphis, and Boston's getting your player, your $36 million player, and Boston's also getting the 2 first-round picks from Memphis. I honestly don't get it.
Yeah.
So first-round picks are just being thrown right in your face, and you're like, they're like, no, you can't have this. I'm sending it over there. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're about to be sold or what. Like, it's going crazy.
It's levels of nastiness. Like, you're trying to tell me that, and look at this vacuum. Boston got Kristaps Porzingis for Danilo Gallinari, Mike Muscala, and Marcus Smart. And in the process of getting KP, they also got 2 first-round picks. Make that make sense. Like that is,
and not only 2 first-round picks. One of them's tomorrow, so instant pick.
No, and one of them, the 30th from Boston is going to. It's going to.
Tyus Jones is
Wizards.
going to the Wizards.
Wait, yeah, look at one of them. The Wizards are getting one of the first.
No, yeah, they're getting Tyus Jones. I'm gonna look right now.
So
so the Grizzlies are sending the 25th pick, first round.
I know one of them is from Golden State.
Boston. That's the one to Boston. They're trading the 35th pick, and Danilo got. So they're getting the Celtics are getting the 35th pick and the 25th pick. Doesn't make any sense.
So the 25th is probably from year like 2025.
That's 24 from Golden State.
So here's the thing: the Grizzlies. So Grizzlies are sending the 2023 and 2024 first round picks to the Celtics for Marcus Smart.
Right.
And the number that will be the number 25 pick for tomorrow's draft. Then Boston is sending their number 30th pick to the Wizards.
Okay.
But again, please tell
Marcus Morris and the 30th pick.
So I know it's not really much, but at least you got something.
Oh my god, bro! Like, okay,
I think they were more handcuffed in the Brad Beal situation.
then
They
in
were
this
handcuffed.
situation,
Yeah, they were
they
handcuffed.
were not handcuffed in this situation. I'm
Yeah, so
sorry.
this situation, and that's why I'm trying to say, at least they got the 30th pick in this situation. But the Brad Beal stuff, honestly,
They could have got some first for Bradley
no,
Beal.
my take on it, and I was just telling you guys before we started, I would not have traded him. If I'm not getting first round capital, I'm not trading you. You can sit there disgruntled. You're staying on the team unless you and your agent, with your no trade clause, can speak with another GM and team and get them to give me at least one first round pick for you.
Well, his Bradley Beal's agent is related to Phoenix,
son.
so there has to be some type of. There had been something there where they're like, we're gonna work a deal out. So I don't know.
Right.
Obviously, the Wizards didn't fucking care. So
yeah, and it's weird that like the Wizards can, and I'm not saying that he owed them anything, but like this is the team that drafted you, the team that made you. What did you get? Like almost $500 million from them in your career. Like you owe them some type of hey, I'm gonna at least get you. I'm not gonna just leave you high and dry. I'm gonna get you something for me. And it was just like, you know what? No, I don't want the Suns to get. The Suns didn't have anything. Like it's not like
big ups to Bradley Beal's agent.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. Like, the Miami Heat was actually offering like, but here's the thing that I don't understand, because if you have the no trade clause, then as an organization you're like, we want to help you out, but you're gonna have to help us out. It's not like like there has to be a happy medium. And if they're like, no, we want Phoenix, and they're like, well, Phoenix has to give us more or give us something. If not, then we're just gonna go to Miami. If not, you're just gonna come back to us. And I think that's where the Wizards kind of fall apart. They said no. They said let's just wash our hands of Bradley Beal, and then let's wash our hands of KP.
Bradley. So check this out. Washington has traded Bradley Beal, Rui Hachimura, and Kristaps Porzingis within a 4-month span, and they didn't receive a first-round pick.
I mean, they received one. That's it.
Yeah, the 30th pick.
The 30th pick from Boston. Like that's a borderline.
So for Rui, I see for Rui, you probably weren't going to get a first-round pick, but still, they got a bunch of seconds. So I mean, that deal, I would say. Yeah, I think they lost the trade, but I don't think they lost it as bad as they lost like the Beal trade. The Beal trade, they got fleeced.
That tweet just went out a minute ago from what's his name, Tony.
Yeah. You look at it in a vacuum, man. Like it almost looks like, and I don't remember exactly what the compensation was that the Nets got, but they also
won that trade. Boston won that trade.
They lost Harden. They lost Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant like in a year, and they didn't really receive anything back. I think the KD one is the one that really got them the compensation, where they got like 4 first round picks and a couple swaps. So that's the only thing I can compare. Like
fuck the CBA. Let's go get Kyrie. We'll open up a can of worms for Tony.
I don't want to. All right, let's pivot. I might feel of the dumpster fire that is Wizards. Like they are. That is some dumpster fire. That is levels.
They'll be bad for the next 10 years. They'll be bad.
Washington's going to be bad for a while. Like. I don't see Kuzma. Kuzma's got an option, or is he a free agent?
Kuzma has an option.
He opted out.
I think he opts out. He opted out already. So
he's a free agent. But the thing is, he's looking for supposedly $30 million. Who has $30 million out there? No one really. So
I think that's him putting a number out there. I think realistically he knows.
Cap space wise, like West Coast teams, the only place that has that is
Houston.
Yeah,
he's not gonna go to Houston. He's not gonna go to Houston though.
That's about it. And then everywhere else is a sign and trade. So Spurs, no.
Or like Detroit,
like Dallas. Dallas is willing to hard cap themselves for Kuz. Then what is that gonna do with Kyrie?
Yep.
Like you still have to pay Kyrie to a certain extent. So honestly, this whole thing about Kuzma, wherever he goes, I'm 90% sure he's gonna hard cap that team because there's just no way to really make that deal.
Is there any teams in the East?
Detroit, I think, can afford him.
Yeah, well, he's not gonna go. I don't think he goes to Detroit either. He probably wants to go. He's gonna want to go to a contending team.
Yeah, I don't think any contenders. Like you talk about, like the Bucks and stuff like. I don't think none of them can afford him.
But I mean, the Bucks can't afford him. The Bucks, Middleton, he just stopped it out. Now you have a star available technically on the market.
Oh, well, I'm sure the Bucks are gonna re-sign him.
They're gonna try to, but I think Middleton will touch his toes gonna dip into free agency, and his agent's gonna look and see what.
But who has cap space for him?
Yeah, there's not like with that whole new CBA, like the cap is weird. I don't know too much. Tony knows more than I do about that. So.
Well, I mean, look at the so let me just go through the list of teams here that have cap space just to.
So what's up with the new CBA? Like, can you break it down for like?
Sure. Lamest terms. So the new CBA is supposedly an anti-super team CBA.
Okay.
What it does is it divides things like in a first apron and a second apron.
Okay.
First apron is around 1, and this number has changed from my opinion. Like this number is
69. Is it 69?
I have it around here. So I'm looking at the numbers. Give me a second.
So after that number.
So let's say after the first day. So normally like 169 would have been, and honestly these are old numbers, not the new numbers, but 169 was kind of like the hard cap, like the hard cap tax. But now there's 169 to 171, which is kind of like that's the first apron. 171 and above is the second apron. And that's what happens. What happens if you're in the second apron? You don't get your taxpayer MLE. You get more constraints. You can't like the numbers to make trades is a lot. It's basically 101. That's gonna be for next year, not this year. But it's basically it deters you from building a team. It really it really deters you from building a competitive team and hold that amount of money there. Now, I'm saying this, and even Eric Pincus, all of these follow them, but from what they're even saying, the CBA hasn't even released yet. Like, and people are just going by the notes.
Oh, okay.
And so like we're just going by certain things here. And honestly,
even this season. It's for the 2024 season.
Yeah, I think it starts the beginning of next off season.
It starts this July 1st. It starts. The CBA goes into full effect July 1st. However, supposedly they're gonna phase it in.
Yeah, the cap number doesn't hit until the end of the season.
Yeah,
and with those caps.
Yeah, I'm just looking here to see some of the stuff.
Yeah, and here. I think wasn't it reported that it was going to be like an additional like 17 million or something, splitting the first and the second apron.
Yep, I'm looking here. Okay, so from Keith Smith NBA, he's basically said the cap space number right now is 136 million. The tax is 165. The first tax apron is 172. And the second tax apron is 182.
Damn, Boston gets a 23 pick for this draft. That's crazy. And a first round for next draft.
Allen went back to the top.
Yeah, no.
Wizards the Wizards didn't get shit. All they got was Tyus Jones, so they didn't even get the 30.
No, pick. They got the 30. Wait.
They got the pick. It's just the tweets that Woj kind of kind of divided.
This one says full trade details. 23rd pick. Okay, so Celtics receive Kristaps, number 23 pick for the 2023 draft, 2024 first round pick. Wizards receive Tyus Jones. Grizzlies receive Marcus Smart.
If that's true and they haven't received it, then we're back to saying that they got completely fleeced.
They got shafted.
Yeah.
And the thing is, here's the perspective. Well, if you let KP walk, you let him walk for nothing. But that's not right either, because you hold his bird rights. And because you hold his bird rights, you're like, okay, well, if you want to go somewhere else, then go cheaper, because that's your market. Like, the thing that I don't understand personally about all of this situation is, like, the cards were on the Wizards' side. Yep. Like, they basically could have said to Bradley Beal, hey, stay. If you're going to start vetoing the trades that we want to, then you're just going to stay in DC. We'll pay you. That's all it is. Like, we're just do you want to get paid? Like, do you want to get out? Then you got to facilitate us a deal. Same thing with KP. Like, whoa, we don't need to do this. We can let you go. Like, and to a certain extent, like, we hold your bird rights, so you got to work with us.
They got a 2020. They got the 2023 second round pick. Is what Wizards got.
Oh, they got a second round pick, another second, full of seconds. That's all they got.
I don't understand. Like, how the fuck do you rebuild with no firsts? That's weird.
Maybe they don't like the next couple drafts. Maybe they waiting for the 27 draft.
Exactly. Wait, so what's up with? I know I'm kind of digressing to another conversation. So what's the word, like? Did Zach LaVine opt out?
No. So Zach LaVine's still on his. He's still under contract. So
He's about to start his 5-year. Well, no, he started his 5-year deal this year.
Yeah, he's in
year number 4. They're looking to trade him or what?
Yeah.
No. Well, nothing official. Nothing.
They said that they were making calls to select teams to see what the packages were.
That's a rumor. Let me predicate this. What they're saying and who they're saying, like, the source of that is a rumor.
Yeah.
Just understand. It's not like Woj or Shams out of nowhere said, you know what, they are looking they are hearing calls or nothing like that. Yeah, like this season is the season of silly rumor and a lot of smoke screens and BS. A lot of it. And
well, they got what, 8 more hours to do it.
Yeah. So
I wonder what we're going to do.
Let's talk a little bit of Lakers. Let's try to.
I haven't heard anything. Like, I haven't heard rumors. I haven't heard nothing.
Well, there's nothing really to talk about, right?
Other than D'Lo, Bamba, and the 17th pick. Like, that's what we're trying to move, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. So let's do something. Let's do a little exercise here. We have. So, all right. What is your gut reaction? Like, let's just ask the question: are we picking 17? Or are we going to trade it? Just your gut feeling.
So I think we are going to pick. And the reason why I say it is from what I'm hearing from the Nets, they're asking for these first round picks for DSF and Royce, and they put like a real first round equity type of quotation. And it's almost as if that's a shot at the Lakers. Like, we don't just want your first round pick and then we swap with you. No, we want you to give us a first round pick for our player. And I don't think again, and this goes back to last year, which is the reason why I loved what Rob Pelinka did. Rob Pelinka sent the message to every GM out there that you are not going to bully him. If he tells you that he's not giving you this, you're not going to get it. Point blank, I'm going to draw my line in the sand, and either you meet me there and then we negotiate, or I'm just going to walk away from you. So I think they actually pick it. I think the only other team that they may trade with is Indy. That's the only other one that I'm seeing that's feasible. If you're going to trade that 17 pick just straight up and just give it up, I'll give it for Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, and I'll give you a second round pick. That's it.
All right. Let's calm down. Let's calm down on that, because I've been hearing that today. Like, sir, do you know what will cost us for Miles and Turner? So
Mo Bamba, Malik Beasley, 17 and second round picks.
You know what's funny?
No, sir. No. Do the
You know what's
math.
funny, Tony?
Oh wait, we would
Yeah.
have to give someone else up, won't we? Yeah, that's
This
true.
is like deja vu
Five.
from last offseason.
Dude,
Miles Turner and Buddy Hield all over again, dude.
I'm getting deja vu and a migraine. A legit migraine when I'm hearing people like, no, but we can do.
It'll just be Buddy then. That's what it will be. Just Buddy.
Yeah, it's one of the two. It's not two. Like for two would be Max Christie, Vando, Shaq Harrison, Beasley, and Bamba, just to get to the number. Like, I mean, five players for two.
I just don't like Max Christie being in there, but the rest of those guys, I will give up to get
Vando. Wait, you would give up Vando for? Okay. I really want to see this. What is our wing depth?
You shouldn't trade Vando. He's a $4 million option. Like, you pick that up.
So I know he is.
It's not an option. He's just 4.5. Like he's just.
It's just with
team
those
option, though, isn't it?
players. With those two players,
he's guaranteed
the way you play.
Oh, okay.
They change the way you can play if you can throw those two players in your starting lineup. You're playing so much different, and at that point, you can afford to play to get players around the edges and vet mints because your starting lineup will be so potent, and it won't be like how Phoenix Suns starting lineup is, because look what you have there. You have Anthony Davis, a good defensive player. You also have Miles Turner, another good defensive player. Austin Reeves, okay defensive player. Whoever you have at your point guard, it depends on who you're going to pick up. So I think the way our team will look, it will be similar to kind of how.
Who can we pick up?
Totally different.
So okay.
You got to pick up. You got to pick up.
I don't want you to give me.
You don't trade Vando.
So look,
you don't trade Vando.
This is how I feel about it. Either way, I'm good. If you don't do it, I'm not going to be mad at you. But if you do it, and I have to see the details, and you'll have to do something after that to make me say, okay, I see why you did that move, because you had this move ready. So I think that's the way that Rob Pelinka moves. Rob Pelinka's not going to make a move like that and not have something in the background that he's ready to show us after.
I don't think we trade Vando.
I don't think so either. I think they like him. I think LeBron is a big component of him. I think AD likes him. I think they like the way he takes pressure off of them. So yeah, I mean, you're probably right. I think it more likely will be just if we do make a trade with Indy, it'll be 17.
So it will cost us.
Yeah,
so
I think
it will cost us Vando. Like, it will legit cost us Vando. Like,
for Buddy Hield.
For Buddy Hield and Turner to get the.
Oh yeah, no. So I'm saying no.
What is it? 18 and 16, right?
No,
Something
just
like
Buddy.
So no, Buddy's 26, right?
Yeah, no, Buddy is 19.6.
19.6. I thought it was 20.
And Miles is 20. 20.9.
Yeah, so no Miles Turner.
That's almost 40 million.
Oh, yeah, no Miles Turner. No Miles Turner. No Miles Turner. No Miles Turner. Unless you do a sign and trade with D'Lo.
Nope.
Say that again. With who they have.
They have Halliburton, but I'm saying sign and trade with D'Lo. Put D'Lo at the 2. Halliburton and D'Lo backcourt, man. That's
no.
That's
then now we just hard kept it though.
6'6" and a 6'5".
No, you hard kept Indiana, but
Indiana's not worried about their being hard kept.
No, I know that, but then to a certain extent, you would have to convince D'Lo, like, hey, do you want to go to Indiana? Because we can't force him. We legit can't force him. Like, it's like the KP situation. Like, KP wanted to go to Boston. They facilitated it. Does that make sense? Like, because they were like, Boston was forcing it, but KP was also accepting of it. Same thing will be with
Bradley,
with D'Lo. It's like they have to be on board and help you out to make that determination, because we don't. The only thing we own about D'Lo is his bird rights. That's it.
I think his agent will be out there looking at prospects and see that he doesn't have a lot and say, you know what? let's go. Let's get this money, and it doesn't even have to be a big deal. You put him on the 2-year, $50 million deal. Give him 25 per, just so he can eat up a lot of that cap.
It has to be. It has to be a 3-year deal.
It has to be 30 something.
No, not 30. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be 30, but it has to be a 3-year deal.
60 then. All right, you give him 60. Give him 64. 3 for 64. And
well, it have to be D'Lo and somebody else though, right?
Yeah, you have to put somebody else in there. You could put Malik. If him and Malik will work perfect. That's 40 million.
Him, Malik, and Shaq Harrison does the number.
Well, unless you give D'Lo like more money and you just include
yeah.
Again,
is it possible to do the trade? Yes. Is it improbable? It's more improbable than anything else. Like I don't
think so as well.
I don't think they're gonna go that route. Now, okay.
I'm talking shit.
So no, okay. So you think that the 17th pick is gone, right?
No, I think we pick. I think we use it.
You think you pick? Okay, so
I think we keep it.
Okay, so
we haven't had. I don't think we've had a first in a while to choose from. Is it right?
So yeah, no, I agree. So
our last first round pick was Brandon Ingram, I believe.
I'm going to say that we're gonna flip it. We're gonna actually talk to the Nets. We're gonna get Royce. Probably Royce for Bamba, drop to 22nd pick, something like that. Get a pick, get a pick back. Maybe get that pick in seconds or something like that. And then I'm thinking, most likely than not, we're gonna use those exceptions. Like this is the first year in a while that since the 2021 season 2021 season.
What exceptions?
The taxpayer MLE, the biannual, like
the 5 and the 12.
They have 12 million and they have 4.5 to use. So I mean,
who are we gonna give that? Who's out there that we can really give that to though?
We can give a portion if Dante wants to get his player option like down. We can probably get Dante. We can try to offer Christian Wood. We can try to get
Dante
Nasr
clutch.
Well, I'm just saying, like we can see if we can get
Naz Reid.
Who else is available? Naz Reid. There's one scenario where I think we're kind of discounting the fact because they're a weird team. They're a very, very weird team, but the Raptors. Like I'm still high on Gary Trent Jr. Like I'm still high, and the fact that Poto, I don't know what is going on with him. Like, are they gonna pay him? How much are they gonna pay him? Like, is he worth? Like, he may be a taxpayer guy. Like, he may be 12 million.
Oh, Vucevic is available.
Vucevic, he's asking way too much.
Yeah, no, I didn't know he was available though. So you got Vucevic.
Yeah, Vucevic is available. Bismack Biyombo's available. Naz Reid,
Draymond, Harrison.
Draymond's
Barnes,
another one.
Jeremy Grant, Karis LeVert.
A crazy pivot would be to offer Draymond,
Christian Wood, Will Barton.
This would be funny, but
Brook Lopez, Kyle Kuzma.
If we offered Draymond 4 for 48,
Kelly Oubre is up there.
That would be
Dwight Powell.
I would
Jake Crowder still out there. Oladipo,
no.
Plumlee, Bruce Brown Jr.
Yeah.
Joe.
I wouldn't be mad at getting one of the bigs, but I'm not that high on
his. I'm just looking to see. I'm just reading names here. Cam Johnson's available.
So one thing is, like, if the Wizards are having this kind of fire sale, if the Wizards are really having this kind of fire,
4, we can give him 5.
That's my point. Like, given
I didn't even know he was making that low. Like, what,
bro? Give him 8.
He signed the MLE last year.
Give him 8. Give him something that's more than that. But
Niang is available.
Anyway,
I didn't know the PJ Washington's available.
PJ Washington's restricted.
He's restricted. Yeah, no, but he's. I mean,
that's a nasty. That's a nasty scenario.
Those restricted guys are probably like when you look at a guy like a PJ Washington and certain guys, they're gonna get matched. Cam Reddish, I think he gets matched no matter what, because the number that they're gonna get offered is not gonna be crazy, and the team's gonna be like, I'm not losing you for nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and match.
Well, Cam can actually ask out though.
Karis LeVert is available. I didn't know that.
Why? Why could Cam ask out?
So he can convince.
See, like Kyle
Kuzma
is 13. Like, what could you?
No, he was.
He's a free agent now. He's unrestricted.
Yeah, no, I know, but it says right here that his value right now is at 13 million.
Well, no, because the contract that he just let out.
Yeah, that's all that is.
What could you offer him?
Whatever.
Could we offer him the?
You could offer him 4 years. I think.
What is it called? The biannual MLE, or what was it called?
You can offer him what he wants. He's not
taxpayer. The
which is
taxpayer
12, right?
MLE. That would be 12, but 12.
Yeah, he's not taking that.
He's not picking that. That was his old contract. Technically. Like
so if he does do it, then that means that he just wanted to be a Laker. I honestly don't see any realistic world where he says,
other team that can he really go to that's going to give him. I mean,
there's teams out there that want him. The Knicks, I guarantee the Knicks are going to make a run at him.
You know what I was thinking, and this could be kind of like crazy talk, very crazy talk. Maybe you convince the Wizards to do a sign and trade with Kuzma.
Huh.
For D'Lo?
For D'Lo, for Malik. Whoever, like for Malik. I'm just saying, like, we have enough contracts that we can probably package.
You could trade
Gafford and Kuzma. If Kuzma takes, I don't know, 20 million, Gafford's around 10, that's 30. You have the contracts to kind of do that.
Yeah, you can do it with you could literally just do it with Malik and D'Lo.
And then you basically
with Malik and Bamba.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh yeah, you can even do Malik and Bamba.
And I would dangle some seconds at Washington because they don't like first round picks.
Yeah, you throw them some seconds.
And I think you upgrade your wing position. You
get you a center.
Right. You two centers. Now you have Gafford. I mean,
and you could even try to. I guess could you even still keep D'Lo if like worst case scenario?
Worst case scenario, you could still. You will be hard cap depending on how much he would bring back. Like. I was doing actually for PJ Washington. Like I actually had a scenario here. Let me see if I can find it. Because it's interesting.
I wouldn't mind getting Kyle Kuzma back, to be honest.
I mean, nobody would mind it. Here's the scenario. Let me see if I can share the screen.
How long has he been gone for? 2 years. He's got 2 years away from LA.
His girl, doesn't his girl?
I mean, he still lives in LA. So
if you see here, we got Rui signing for 14, Austin signing for 12, D'Angelo Russell. This is the part. Like D'Angelo Russell signing for 18 is. I think that's not. I don't think that happens. If
that'd be awesome. I mean, that's kind of what he's worth.
That would be awesome.
I think that's what he's worth. That's kind of where he's at right now.
I honestly think that is where his market value is, between 18 and 23, maybe. Like it's just around that ballpark. It's not here. But for this scenario, I have him in 18. I got PJ Washington as a sign and trade to us.
What's up with Miles Bridges?
I don't know. Supposedly he's coming back, but
he's back this season. So like, what's up with him? Like,
they're talking about giving him a lot of money too. He's going to be suspended for the first 30 games of the year.
No, it was already retroactive.
Yeah, it's already retracted. I think he has like 10 games.
Oh, so he's damn. I think
it's like 10. I think it's 10 games, right? Like he
actually finished it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's done. He was gone for a while. I don't even think he started the year. Did he start? He started the year, right?
No. No, he hasn't. They haven't done anything.
Didn't he play like a couple games and that was it?
I don't think he played at all.
Look, I think he played a couple games. I'm gonna look.
I don't remember Miles.
He didn't start any games. Nothing.
Because I think he was at one of the games. He was at the LA game against the Lakers, and that's when they showed LeBron and him like embracing. Yeah, I don't think he played at all. So he got his 30 games covered. So he's back. Game 1. I think that's the reason why they didn't really they didn't do anything with him. Because they kind of felt like he may be back sooner than later.
That's true. So knowing that, so what do you think about this scenario? So this scenario would be like my pie in the sky. I know it won't happen kind of scenario of dropping from 17 to 27.
Wait, but that's not that far fetched. Like the players that you have there, they're not far fetched to get.
Yeah, I'm
especially
just thinking
AR. Like AR and Rui's contracts, I could see them signing those. I mean, Rui may be a little bit above. I think he's probably gonna ask for like 15.
So 16. the thing that probably kind of gets niched here, maybe like even if we put here 16, one more zero, a zero makes a difference. So we put that there. We change this to let's say 23. We have to. I think this LeBron's contract changed to 47.9, if I'm not mistaken. And basically, yeah, I have it up here. Give me a second. Where's the...
I don't know if I like the Dwight Powell thing.
5? Is it 5.5?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the
biannual MLE.
I'm looking at Keith Smith's thing. Like I have to bookmark it. And I don't know why I didn't, but shit. He has the updated numbers divided pretty nicely. Shout out to him. Here we go. So yeah, that's that. Fuck. All right, here we go. So the tax would be, so the first apron would be 172. So yeah, like you just don't do the tax, the biannual. Like you just do another mint. Well, no. See, that's the thing. Like 23 is too high. Then it would be like
you can put him at 20. Yeah,
20. Then it's like 169, which is perfect. You still have wiggle room. You can put another one, and you still 2 million. Yeah, that makes sense.
You could probably even give him 3 or 3 million.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the
or 2 million. It'd have to be 2 million. It'd have to be a vet min.
Like 2 million.
That's 20 million.
Yeah, see, a zero makes a difference.
You just killed our whole roster.
But hey, there you go. That's a scenario. It's not ideal. It's on the fly.
You could probably even Dante's only making 4. You could probably give him 5.
Let's take this. So let's take this out. Let's assume there's no sign and trade.
Are you splitting the taxpayer? Why'd you only give him 9?
I mean, you can split it up. That's the benefit.
Well, like I don't think he's worth 9. You can give him like 5 or 6.
No, I think he's worth.
If he made 4 this year, I think he's at least 6.
6. I think he'd be okay with 6. Like
yeah.
All right. So wait, let me do something. So let's assume we do. Who's the guy? If you had to pick a guy that's not Dante, who would you like?
I don't know. I gotta go look now.
No, but just think of the roster. We got 5 guys. We got LeBron James, Anthony Davis. We got Rui, Austin, and D'Lo. Now we're trying to figure out the other 5 guys. That's Vanderbilt's in there. Max Christie, to a certain extent, I think he's part of that equation. Now we need to find 3 guys, or at least 2. So that will be a shooting guy, a shooter, and a center, in my opinion, like a backup center. So those are the 2.
Did you look at Gafford?
So if we do, all right, let's assume we do Gafford.
You really think Rui's gonna want? He's getting 5 right now. You think he really will ask for the 16 or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rui's gonna ask for the bag. Rui he earned it in the playoffs.
So how much is Gafford making?
You don't think
he's at 10?
You don't think we could try to like get him at like 14 or 15? 14?
I have him in 16 just to be high on him. Maybe that's too high, but
because he's at 5. He's at 5 right now. You give him.
It's just his market value. So his cap hold is 18. Like he's
I know what I'm saying. If you give him 10 million, which is literally
10 Allen.
Yes, that makes it a 15.
Yeah, but he's not taking 10. There's no way.
10 million more than what he's making now. Why wouldn't he take that?
Yeah, and I think somebody said it. Somebody on Twitter said it.
He's
players like that, when their market's hot, they strike that shit. They want the money. Like whoever can get me the most money, I'm gonna go for it. I mean, of course, I think continuity and trying to win a championship does kind of come into it. But if someone offers Rui 21 million and we're offering him 16, you think we have a chance? He's gone.
Well, he's restricted. He's restricted. So
what is Delante's right? You guys know the contract?
Oh no, yeah. I don't know this.
I don't know it.
You mean the one from where is he? Delonte or Delon?
The guy from, let me see.
I think Delonte is the older brother. I think he's gone.
The KB's in here now.
Oh no, Delon is actually the older one. He was the one that played with the Heat.
What's up, KB? We're recording, man.
What's up? Same thing with Austin. Like he's gonna jump up.
Well, he can't. Austin's different. Austin can't go above 12. So he's good. He's good.
Yeah, actually, Gafford makes 12.
So you don't think you can get Austin like at 10 mil?
You probably can.
I'm saying, like with the numbers, like I'm sure you can play with the numbers just a little bit. With Rui, it might be a little bit different, but like if I'm sure you can ask Austin, like, hey, give us a discount, 10 mil.
But I think Austin's gonna get offered from teams, and then we have to match it. So we're not gonna have any control on what the number is. Yeah, they're gonna max it. They're gonna go for the maximum and try to give him the most. So I think Austin is a different scenario. Rui, I think, yeah. So I think Reggie the number Jackson's between them are good.
That's crazy.
Huh?
Reggie Jackson's not even making $1 million. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, he's last couple of years he's cost himself some money.
Anyways, I'm done looking down. I need to go back up. Look up here.
All right. That would be the scenario, I guess.
All right. You got Delonte in there at 8.
PJ Washington's at 3 mil right now.
Yeah, but PJ Washington's restricted. He's probably gonna get the back. So
like, what's the most that someone can offer him though?
I mean, no, we can't offer nothing. It's up to the Charlotte to basically make a contract for him, or him fielding outside to see if they can.
I wonder if Charlotte's gonna go into like a rebuild.
Charlotte's not gonna go into a rebuild. Like the thing about Charlotte is like that's why I have this scenario about.
Well, normally when you sell your franchise, the new owners like to
rebuild. Clean house.
Yeah, actually, what's interesting is that he sold his majority, but he still owns the team to a certain extent. So he's still part of the process. MJ.
Yeah, he actually, and it's so weird. I saw it today. He has final say on who they pick.
Cam Johnson is going to stay in Brooklyn, right? I'm assuming.
He's also restricted, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's going to get offered a big-ass contract. So I don't think they're going to be able to keep all of those wings. And I think that's the reason why
Kobe White is also.
I think Tony's what he said about us getting Royce could work, or DFS. I think both of them are gone. I think
DFS is
Mikal and Cam is
Yeah.
going to be their future wings.
What about Bruce Brown?
No, I think he's probably gonna re-up with Denver for a higher number. Like, I think he's gonna go back to Denver for probably 12 million. I think that's what they can offer him. That's double what he would get if he opted
That's Dwight Powell's at 11 million. Holy shit.
Well, he was. But anyway, let's reset here for a second. Let's take this out of here for a second and let's just talk.
Christian Woods at 13.
Yeah. KB, man, I haven't heard from you. How's it going? I've asked this already for King and Allen. Just wanted to ask you, man, what do you think is going to happen in draft night? Are we going to keep the 17? Are we going to trade it? What's your thoughts? What you feeling, man?
Well, first off, definitely good to see everybody. Allen, last time I seen you had a full head of like hair. Now you got a freaking fade, bro. Nice. What do I think is going to happen for draft night? I do think we're going to trade the 17th draft pick for solid pieces. I don't know who though, because I thought we would go after a center. In either Porzingis, but I have a really wild feeling that we're going to try to go after Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, but I don't know what it's going to take for that to happen.
Tony just debunked that, bro.
Did he? He just debunked that? Okay, my bad.
Both of them. Just pick one.
Oh, if it was one, I think we go after Buddy Hield because we need a sniper.
I think we go if we're going to trade that pick. I think they go after Miles
Turner. Okay. I mean, the reason why
we're done. I think we're done with one.
Okay.
One-sided players.
That's true.
Should I call specialists? We tried it with Malik Beasley and it just didn't work out.
It didn't work at all. That's what I was trying to say with that because I think I brought that up when I was like, I'd rather go with Buddy Hield, but then I think Tony kind of walked me back.
Fucking suit up in a Laker uniform and go from fucking 40% to fucking 30% being benched.
So okay, let's go around this again. We got all right. Let's go through.
I mean, we'll find out tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
we'll find out tomorrow.
But let's do this exercise. Playoff setting. We got AD, LeBron, Austin Reeves, Rui, and let's say D'Lo.
Vando. Don't forget Vando.
Then the bench. You got Vando. Let's assume you got Christie. That's 7 man.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a number 8 or 9, who do you want? Forget about who's available out there. Think about these playoffs. Think about what we needed.
Miles Turner.
Yeah, we needed a backup.
We needed a center.
We needed a backup. We needed a center.
We needed a center big time. Big time.
If anything, I would have trusted Tristan for the backup minutes instead of it being like Winion.
So there's the one buzz that has some traction is that Tristan could be back.
Oh, okay. I don't mind him being back.
That is supposedly some traction. Again, he's probably a third stringer, which is not. I don't. As long as he's the 14th man or 15th man,
I don't mind it at all.
To me. But all right. So, do you guys want a point guard?
Well, that was going to be my next question to you, Tony. Yeah. Did you debunk the CP3 thing or no?
No, CP3. So because of what transpired with KP, most likely than not, they could revisit the whole third team Clippers situation.
Gotcha.
Maybe,
okay. And that's a big maybe. Or maybe he gets bought out and goes back to it's just there's been a lot more noise towards CP3 going to the Clippers than he's ever been to the Lakers.
Right.
So even if he does get bought out, this notion that he'll be back as a Laker, I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either. I feel like I feel like the Draymond rumor is more, I guess, would I say plausible than, or is more got more traction than CP3 going to LA.
Do you guys actually see that happening though? Realistically happening, us getting Draymond? Really?
So here's the thing about getting Draymond. He already opted out So the only way we can get Draymond is if we
Sign and trade it.
sign and trade. That's one, but then it will hard cap us. So that was basically say Beasley, you're
Or
out.
he had to take a
Bamba, you're
take
out.
that.
D'Lo, you're sort of out depending on the number. So
Damn.
yeah, and let's assume Draymond does go to the Lakers, which is this is a death scenario,
Okay.
in my opinion. He has an option to take a 4-year 48, which is just 12 million a year. Does he want to do that? I don't think so. Does he want to do that same deal with the Warriors?
Maybe.
I don't know. So it looked there's an option for him. It's not at 27 million where he was. Like
Gotcha.
he's now around a 12 to 15 million dollar player right now. Like unfortunately, that's just the truth. Like, and the Warriors can't afford paying him more than 15, in my opinion. Like they can't. It just goes into the crazy numbers. So that's what I'm thinking. But all right, so center.
Watch some crazy shit happen tomorrow with their first round pick.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just I feel like everybody's getting okay. So everybody's getting better. Nothing's gonna be constant. We still don't know what Dallas is gonna do. We still don't know what Sacramento if they're gonna do something. Trey Lyles if they're gonna bring him back. Len. They have, I think that's about all their situation too. But they have picks as well to use. They have some castaways to like. They have exceptions. Same with the Grizzlies. They still need a number a 3. They don't have a strong forward. Like it's like what Adam was saying is like little big. Like it's like they don't have a balance. So they still got work to do. Phoenix only has like 5 people under contract, so they still have work to do. Clippers are old, but they have expiring, so they have work to do. They're gonna get better. Like OKC was making noise last season, was to stop them to be better, just to have people healthy. They're gonna get better.
They also have to go to fucking first rounds.
Denver, God forbid Denver gets DFS or gets a wing like that.
That'd be crazy.
Like again, they have to say that they're going to stay the same. All the teams are going to look to improve. And as a Laker fan, I do hope, I pray they do improve. Like they have to improve. They have no choice to improve. They got swept. Let's not stop the closest sweep kind of shit. They got swept. They couldn't get and forget about context, forget about anything. They had opportunities and they couldn't convert or execute. So they have to improve. It's not a matter of should they. They have to improve. Like, so I'm not saying like blow up the roster. I'm saying like you need to find that number 7 guy, the number 8th guy, and the number 9th guy. Because we know what we're going to get from Rui. We know what we're going to get from Austin. AD and LeBron are okay. D'Lo is the biggest question mark I've ever seen in the Lakers uniform, aside from Russell Westbrook. Again.
I mean, you technically know what you're going to get from Russ, so.
Yeah, I don't know why I think he's gone. I think he's gone. I don't know why.
Well, if D'Lo's gone, then who's the replacement? Because I'm sure, like, if you tell me that it's CP3, then I'm gonna vomit.
Oh my god!
And I'll say this: he has an amazing stat line at times for what he is at his age, what he's doing. Amazing, first ballot Hall of Famer. I get it. My problem is in this team, it just doesn't work. With Darvin Ham, it just doesn't. I don't see it as a backup, third stringer, second stringer, of course. But come on, we all know he's gonna want to start.
The only way I could see CP3 succeeding is if we somehow, and you already debunked it, we somehow got a, Miles Turner, Buddy Hield. That's the only way I can see him succeeding.
Yeah. Okay, if we get Buddy Hield, Miles and Buddy Hield, are you okay getting rid of Vando?
Oh no. I really am not.
So okay, then
You
there's
provide, well, hold on. Getting Vando and letting go of Wayne Gabriel? Sure.
well, no, we don't have access to Wenyan Gabriel right now. We only have. Let me do this again just to make it make sense, I guess. But
You have to send out. You got to send out as close to 40 million as you can for Buddy and
Miles.
And Miles, yeah.
Damn.
Okay. So these guys are the guarantee, like that's guaranteed money right there. Got LeBron, it. Anthony Davis, Jerry Vanderbilt, Max Christie. Those are the guaranteed money.
Got it.
Malik Beasley, Bamba, Shaq Harrison, those are between non-guarantees and team options. So we only have 4 guys that we know are under contract, that we know we can bring back. D'Angelo Russell, does he walk? Who's our backup point guard? Who's our point guard? Austin Reeves. Then we need a shooting guard. Is Buddy Hield that shooting guard? I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, to a certain extent, it's 2 positions that we need to fill. It's either a combo guard / a shooting guard, a legit shooting guard, and a center. We need those 2. And honestly, this is making more and more sense.
You need a point.
Yeah, but this is making more and more sense. Let me stop that and let me see if this populates here.
We need a center and a point guard.
That's true. Well, the first thing I like in that whole entire lineup that you have for the money wise, Delonte Wright and DiVincenzo. I love those. Those are 2 solid guys. So
this is the trade that
like if you get you have, like I guess like if you can't really get anyone else, you keep D'Lo.
It's gonna have to be that. Yeah, it'll have to be.
So this
I don't mind it at all. Like he had a bad series. Maybe it changes this season.
So this is the other one.
What's this? Let me see.
If we can do this, I'm good.
I like DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright and Daniel Gafford are pretty solid.
Yeah. If we do this, like we shore up our center position, we shore up our point guard / also like POA defender. Like DeLon Wright does a good job. Just saying, like, this makes sense. Right?
Yeah.
This makes perfect sense. And if you need, and also if we do this, we can still go to the Nets and be like, hey, we got Bamba. Let's flip it for for Royce O'Neal.
Royce O'Neal.
And then
Who's older? Is Royce O'Neal older?
Yeah, Royce is older.
Okay.
But it's not that old. I think he's only 30, if I'm not mistaken.
30? Okay.
Yeah, that's still fine. I'm just saying, like, at some point we kind of have to understand that there are moves out there. There's a team that's legit accepting 2nd round picks. Like they're basically saying, give me your Skittles, give me your bubble gum, give me your used and abused of anything, and we'll accept it. Like it's kind of crazy. Like they literally say, give me your used bubble gum, and that's fine. We'll take it. Like it's.
I wonder if there's a scenario where we can get Kuzma from Wizards.
You know what sucks about all this?
A Kuzma reunion, that'd be interesting.
In a trade.
Yeah. And here's from Evan Sidery, or
I mean, they're taking seconds. Like if you can get Gafford and
so this is just in with Tyus Jones now set to become the Wizards' starting point guard. Feels like Monte Morris and DeLon Wright could become available in the trade market.
Ooh. I like Monte.
It's right there. Like it's again, we're not. Did I ever say to DeRozan? Did I ever say go to Middleton, go to Kyrie? Like these are like legit upgrades from what we have.
Yeah.
So just improve it. That's all it is. Like shit.
DeLon Wright is a better version of what's his name, Troy Brown.
That's very true. And
that's because that's who would be replacing. That's technically who would be replacing in the lineup.
Sure.
And Lonnie.
You guys actually make a good point when it comes to doing that. So I wonder what we're gonna do. Hey, did you?
Well,
come up with
tomorrow
this-
we're gonna find out what we're gonna do with the pick. So if we trade that pick,
exactly.
then we kind of know where we're headed.
All right.
Well-
Yeah. David had to go. He actually has a moving day tomorrow, so hopefully he does have a good. Did you want to say something, KB, before we close out?
Oh, I was gonna ask, did you guys do like a out of the box scenario? What happens with trades? Because Alan was right on top of it. He hit the head with the. We have a lot of second round picks, so.
No, yeah, we do. I don't know. We haven't said it. Let's end it with that. What is your out of pocket trade that you think we do? And let's start with Alan.
Shalom.
Oh my
Shalom.
lord, Kyrie.
Kyrie.
I mean, that's out of pocket, right?
That is, dude. That is far left field. If we get him, my god.
I mean,
just the fact that I have to support Zen on Spaces saying like, "I told you so. I told you so." Oh, shalom. It's like, oh crap, no.
I mean, I think you'd have to hear from a lot of people.
Oh, for Dre. Oh crap.
Don't even.
If Kyrie Irving is a Laker, do you know how big that's going to be? The main story for us all year. What's it?
I mean,
nice, but
it'd be nice. I'm not against it. I just don't think Kyrie's the
Tony.
Okay.
But don't you understand when the Ramadan, the year of the Ramadan hits, bro? It's gonna be bad because he doesn't play good the year of Ramadan because he has to fast.
I mean, Ramadan Kyrie had a good game. He just had terrible 3 games after it. Like, it's just like you get a good performance out of him, but we never had that from D'Lo. So,
at least you know that you're gonna have consistency from Kyrie.
That's very true.
You know what?
Oh.
Let's talk very out of pocket.
Okay,
very out of pocket. I think, and when I say I think, doesn't mean it's gonna happen, but maybe something that does is a Middleton to Lakers.
I was about to say that right now.
if we get Middleton,
but like a sign-in trade with D'Lo, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to do it.
The sign-in trade with D'Lo,
and it would have to, and you'd have to send Malik Beasley over there too, probably.
And you probably send
Bamba.
I'm fine with that. Bye. See you.
I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be nice, but
he opted out. I mean, you sign and trade him. You give him a bag for the next 3 years, or whatever that means. Whatever sort of.
We don't have a point guard though. Like we're still hard cap.
I mean, I am totally and utterly comfortable letting Austin Reeves be the point guard.
Yeah,
whatever that means. And you just need to find a backup point guard. You just need to find like the point guard market is nasty, but maybe you give the biannual to Dennis. Like Dennis as a backup is not. It's not terrible. He's not bad. It's just.
I think he's gone. I don't think he's
fine. He's gone. It's just like look at the point guard market. It's kind of nasty.
Well, this is my scenario with that. That's what I'm saying. Look, if we get
Chris Paul at that point, if you can,
exactly. If we get Middleton, I think Chris Paul will be more than welcome and more than grateful to play backup. I really do.
Here's another scenario which I saw it for a glimpse moment in the timeline, and I don't remember seeing it again. What about we talk about Utah again?
Oh, Jordan Clark. Are you talking about Jordan?
We can't trade Malik Beasley, but we can trade Bamba and D'Lo for Jordan Clarkson and Sexton.
I'd take that. I really would.
That's interesting.
Because if you think about it, Clarkson's the younger. He kind of reminds me of a younger DeMar because he's younger and he's scoring at a high clip. But
I mean,
his defense is trash.
I mean, it's trash, but that's again. I'm thinking out of the box. I'm thinking like crazy out of the box situation.
You don't. I mean, it's like you don't know what you get with D'Lo, so you're not gonna know what you're gonna get out of Sexton either. So
that too. His confidence is key for Sexton. That's all he rides on. That's it.
Yeah,
we need a point guard in the center. That's what I think we need.
That's what I would do if I could go after what's his name.
And when I mean point guard, I mean a backup point guard.
Yeah.
If we can get like a true point guard, like when we can get, because like Austin's kind of more of a, I mean, he's a point guard and I feel comfortable him doing it, but he's a 2. Like,
yeah, he's
his game's a 2. Like,
and you know how you can do the 3-team trade that makes sense though.
What's up?
Sorry, not a 3-team trade. You know the trade that would make utterly no sense, but I can see them doing it just to say F it.
What? Say it. Because you've been looking at this
Middleton for Kyrie.
Fuck.
Oh. Fuck. Kyrie goes to the Bucks?
Kyrie would be perfect for Giannis.
I don't know if that really like
Kyrie, Drew,
Giannis,
and John.
I mean,
then you bring back
Bobby Porter. Bobby Porter.
You got Bobby Portis. You may have to sacrifice.
But what's wrong with like Chris Middleton? Like, I don't know. Like, Chris Middleton's pretty good.
Oh, it's just his injury and maybe his health scare, and also like to a certain extent, does he want to change the scenery?
Maybe, but
interesting.
He just needs time. He needs time to heal. That's all.
Hey, you want me to think outside the box? I got a lot of
yeah, that's really outside the box you're thinking here, because
yeah. And then the thing is, like, Dallas doesn't have to give a humongous chunk of money for 4 years. They can actually do a 3-year deal with Middleton, less money, and gives you a legit, wing to.
Yeah, they do good. They get better. I don't know if I mean the Bucks get better, but they lose wing depth.
Well, but the thing with the Bucks is they were using Middleton as a from the bench to a certain extent. So you still need to lighten the load here a bit, and maybe you bring a Kyrie to kind of help out with that and the production in the offense. So I don't know. It's an idea. It's out there.
I don't know. Anyway, this is totally out of the box, but because I know they're looking at trading Zach LaVine. Could they do something like that with Kyrie?
LaVine for Kyrie. That's a good
Kyrie
one.
to Chicago.
The thing about that though that's actually a good one.
I'm just saying, like, if they're looking for, I mean, Luka.
No, because they don't have a pick. They don't have a pick, and then they had the number 10 pick. Number 10 pick. Then you flip DeRozan for something.
Yeah.
And then you have 3 years of Kyrie, but still 3 years of Kyrie that you can kind of manage while you start your quote unquote rebuild.
Yeah, because you got, like, if you're Chicago, they should probably be thinking about rebuilding because Lonzo's already out for the year. So
that's true. Oh, I had a question. Does Kyrie ever have a choice of declining and becoming a free agent, or no?
He already did.
He declined and he's a free agent. Okay.
Yeah, he's a free agent right now.
Yeah.
So okay, if we do this right, let's think. Okay, further outside the box. Charlotte has way too many picks. I think they have 5.
Oh, you're talking about LaMelo. I was about to say that was my next thing. LaMelo and
they have the number 2 pick. So they have the number 2 pick. No, it's not about this. Maybe they do pull the trigger, and they get. How can I say this? Maybe they do like a 3-team trade with Portland, like Portland, Pelicans, and Charlotte.
You're sending Zion to Portland, or you're sending Zion to
Where are you sending Zion?
So the thing here is the thing that I wonder is where does Anthony Simons fit?
You trade him.
You trade him, right? So I'm thinking maybe
you trade LaMelo too, but where like you trade LaMelo, you trade Anthony, you trade Zion. Those are probably who you're trading.
Or you're keeping Zion and you're trading Ingram.
Oh, yep. Or you're keeping Zion and you're trading Ingram. But like, where are you sending Ingram? Oh, you're sending Ingram to Portland, right? And then you're sending LaMelo to New Orleans?
No. So I would send LaMelo to the Pelicans.
That's what you said.
Yeah. So okay, sorry. Yeah. Again, it's like
you're sending Anthony to Charlotte.
You're sending Anthony to Charlotte, and then you're sending the number 3 pick to the Charlotte Hornets.
And they get Scoot.
Crazy.
Then they get Scoot and Miller.
Or they don't get Scoot. They get
they get Scoot. Yeah.
Well,
they
Scoot's going number 2.
Yeah, so they got the number 2 pick.
I thought you said 3.
No. So they get involved, but just saying, like that's an option.
Yeah, it is because I know LaMelo's. I think he's about done with Charlotte too.
They have to pay him at some point, and I'm like, maybe they cut their losses and be like, LaMelo, go to the Pelicans. Again, this is so out of the box. Like we're talking about like a 0.0000, like a million zeros. Then
well, I mean, there's traction to the whole trading their second pick. There's been talk about it of them like not taking whether they're gonna get Scoot or trade it. So I mean, like the only person they could trade is LaMelo. So
it's just the thing that sucks about Portland is they're so adamant about keeping Dame. Then you're like,
I feel bad for Dame.
I don't feel bad for Dame. Come on, don't stop it.
Like I don't like
how?
I don't. It's not. It's. Maybe those are the poor choice of words, but like, I don't. He doesn't need to be in Portland. Like I know he's choosing to be there, but like,
I mean, again, he's choosing, but it's his prerogative. It's his.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow. Like if they don't do anything tomorrow, then maybe Dame's gone. Maybe they trade Dame.
Maybe they do. Maybe they don't.
We're gonna like tomorrow is gonna be a domino effect. Like you're gonna see.
Have you watched Draft Night?
Yeah, I usually watch Draft Night.
Oh, sorry. Shit. Is that the movie?
Are you talking about the one with you're talking about the one when they draft
like Bo Callahan?
Yeah.
Oh,
they draft
bro, I need
that about the Zion. I mean, excuse me, the Giannis one.
I'm talking about no. So
no, he's talking about the Cleveland one, the Cleveland football draft. Yeah.
The football draft, like it's a movie. That's
I know. Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is like we need and this is probably from Trevor.
It's like minutes, dude, seconds. It's like we got fucking 20 seconds, and then boom, they make the phone call.
But that's what I'm trying to say. We need that in this draft. Like I need, how much I need that. Like I need like Charlotte out of nowhere to be like, you know what? We're not gonna pick Brandon Miller. We're gonna pick Scoot Henderson or something like kind of crazy to set like everything on fire because it's like, oh, okay, or maybe like, oh, there was
because who's the third? It's gonna be tomorrow's gonna be a domino. Tomorrow's gonna be a domino effect.
Like here's the thing. Let's say
you'll see some trades tomorrow for sure.
Let's say this guy.
Team like
KB, help me out. His name, Carlson. That point guard from shit. He's a rookie.
I don't even know who we're looking at. We're looking at
Ben.
What team?
No. It's not a team. I don't know the team. He's projected to be like 12 or 13.
12 or 13. Are you talking about Ben Carson?
Carson is it Carson?
From the one that's projected to be, he's like the one of the best like point of attack defending point guards.
Yes, that one.
That's Carson. That's Carson Wallace.
What? Yeah, Carson Wallace. What happens if he's available around 17?
If the Lakers draft him, I think they might keep him.
Well, I mean, I don't want to say we're for certain to trading, but
I'm just saying, depending on who is available, I do hope to like. I just hope that they don't just say like, we're just gonna pick Jet Howard or I don't know, Kobe Buffkin and just call it a day.
I like Jet Howard, but I'm trying to tell you.
There's a guy named Kobe in the draft.
Buffkin, yeah.
Buffkin.
Yeah, Kobe Buffkin.
Because Chris Smith Jr., that is my wild card for 17.
I kind of want to trade. Like, I don't know how the Lakers do it, but I kind of want to trade. I need it.
Cason Wallace is projected to go 15.
Cason Wallace. So what about Sensabaugh?
And it looks like we're looking at some guy named Jordan Hawkins.
Mm-hmm. He's the best shooter. Yeah.
Yeah, but Hawkins.
He's projected to go higher.
Yeah, he's projected to go higher, but he's just a shooter, right?
He's just a shooter. He can't defend.
Yeah, I don't see it. But what about Sensabaugh?
Who?
I love Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh is like a small forward, but he's like a better version of Grant Williams.
So here's the thing, man. Just imagine if we trade with Charlotte and Sensabaugh is there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, if we can flip 17 for 2 picks that we can get Maxwell Lewis and Sensabaugh, like, that's it. Like,
I don't see Sensabaugh.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm too high on those players.
Sensabaugh, he's looking to go 31st.
Yeah,
and we're got the 30. Oh wait,
I'm just saying, trade down. Like those, there are nice quality players that you can develop or you can use.
We have the 17th pick and what other pick?
47th, I think, or 49th. 45.
It's hard to see us not. If we pick Sensabaugh, it's hard to see me. It's hard for me to see Kobe Brown. Him.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, by the way, I'm not saying at 17. I'm saying trading down.
Yeah, trading downwards. Okay.
Yeah, like if we trade with Charlotte and gets, I don't know. Like Charlotte is weird because the only asset that they have is probably Terry Rozier, but
they have LaMelo. They also have LaMelo,
but that's about it. That's why I'm like, what about a sign and trade with PJ Washington
or PJ Washington?
But I don't know.
Are we gonna do anything tomorrow? Are you guys gonna do anything? Oh wait, I'm gonna go play. What time is the draft?
It's at around 5, isn't it? 5
I'll check it out on my phone. Then.
Yeah, it's I think 7 my time, so it's probably 6 your time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play.
6 his time
tomorrow. I'm gonna go play football tomorrow.
All right. Well, let's end this. Appreciate everybody. This was kind of like a hectic episode. We had a lot of things to unpack. Conclusions: Wizards have no idea what they're doing. The direction is just strip it down, regardless of the pain. Lakers are quiet. This has been the quietest I've ever seen or heard of the Lakers. So that may be something good. That may be something spicy. Let's see what happens. I appreciate every single person that's tuned in. Please, if you like the channel, if you like Purple and Gold Minds, we do host a space. We are on Twitter. We'll be here a bit more. But just saying, if you like, please like, share, and subscribe. Do whatever you need to do. Appreciate everybody. Have a good day.